Welcome to class. I'm Ellen, your host, and today we have a 100 question general knowledge quiz. So let's get started. What does the Krebs cycle do? It generates energy, combines antibodies, or resolves toxins. Generates energy. What type of aircraft is a plane called Dreamliner? Airbus A380, Boeing 777, or Boeing 787? Boeing 787. From Latin, what does cogito ergo sum mean? I love, therefore I am, I doubt, therefore I am, or I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. What three countries established the Triple Alliance in 1882? Poland, Russia, Germany, Germany, Italy, Austria, Hungary, or Spain, Portugal, France? Germany, Italy, Austria, Hungary. What two chemical elements did Marie Curie discover? Radium, polonium, mercury, uranium, or niobium, iron? Radium, polonium. In what country are the Nazca lines located? Zimbabwe, China, or Peru? Peru. What was a program to produce and develop nuclear weapons during World War II led by Leslie Grover and J. Robert Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer, Nagasaki Project, or the Manhattan Project? The Manhattan Project. What is sashimi? Latin name for squirrel, a type of food, or part of brain cortex? A type of food. Where in the body is the vastus medialis muscle located? The leg, the back, or the neck? The leg. What are the islands located southwest of Morocco? Maldives, Canary Islands, or Seychelles? The Canary Islands. What musical show does the song Cell Block Tango come from? Chicago, Moulin Rouge, or West Side Story? Chicago. What alloy will be received after mainly combining nickel and copper? Bronze, electrum, or mono? Mono. What capital city will you pass traveling in a straight line from Vienna to Berlin? Copenhagen, Prague, or Zagreb? Prague. What does the A stand for in the book The Scarlet Letter, written by Nathaniel Hawthorne, published in 1850? Adultery, abhorrence, or abasement? Adultery. In Greek mythology, who is the twin sister of Apollo? Athena, Artemis, or Demeter? Artemis. Who was elected as the President of the United States in 1801? James Monroe, John Adams, or Thomas Jefferson? Thomas Jefferson. Where does the biryani rice dish come from? India, China, or Iran? Iran. What city are LHR, STN, LGW Airport located in? London, Stockholm, or Lima? London. What cryptocurrency was created as a joke making fun of the speculations about digital money? Funcoin, Memcoin, or Dogecoin? Dogecoin. Who is or was Siddhartha Gautama? Buddha, the first president of independent India, or a husband of Salma Hayek? Buddha. What British explorer died at the hands of Hawaiian chief Kaliopu? Christopher Columbus, James Cook, or Edmund Hillary? James Cook. What is cirrus? Part of a circus show, a citrus fruit, or a type of cloud? A type of cloud. What is the title of the movie that takes place in Louisiana and tells a story about a muscular man who is sentenced to death for murdering two girls? The Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, or Shutter Island? The Green Mile. What painter kept his painting in post-impressionist style? Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, or Rembrandt? Vincent van Gogh. What U.S. national park is Half Dome Summit located in? Yosemite, Zion, or Yellowstone? Yosemite. What is a positive electric charge particle called? Proton, neutron, or electron? Proton. What company was established by Jeff Bezos in 1994? Amazon, Google, or Netflix? Amazon. Under what zodiac sign is a person born on the 4th of January? Leo, Capricorn, or Aquarius? Capricorn. What is biotin? A cryptocurrency, a knife used to cut meat, or vitamin B7? Vitamin B7. Where is the largest castle in the world located? France, Poland, or Portugal? Poland. What NBA team did Magic Johnson play for? The Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls, or Miami Heat? Los Angeles Lakers. The flag of what country is the only national flag that is not a rectangle? Gabon, Nepal, or Indonesia? Nepal. What is an ethnic displacing of 5 civilized tribes that took place in 1830 to 1850 in the USA? The Trail of Tears, the Silk Road, or Sadness Valley? The Trail of Tears. What dynasty was the first dynasty of imperial China? The Sui, the Qin, or the Wei? The Qin dynasty. Which planet mentioned below is not a gas planet? Mercury, Saturn, or Jupiter? Mercury. Who is the founder of the fast food chain McDonald's? Ronald McDonald, Ray Kroc, or Wendy Burke? Ray Kroc. How many floors does the Burj Khalifa in Dubai have? 111, 212, or 163? 163. In chronological order, what is the title of the 4th movie of the Harry Potter series? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, The Half-Blood Prince, or The Chamber of Secrets? The Goblet of Fire. What African country do the Samburu people occupy? Angola, Madagascar, or Kenya? Kenya. Foot binding was a practice of women in which country? China, Egypt, or Cambodia? China. Which ancient philosopher was the founder of the Peripatetic school? Archimedes, Aristotle, or Plato? Aristotle. What band released songs such as TNT, You Shook Me All Night Long, and Thunderstruck? AC/DC, Metallica, or Guns N' Roses? AC/DC. What is the holy book of Islam, of the Islamic religion? The Bible, the Quran, or the Vedas? The Quran. What bone mentioned below is located in the head? The talus, the ulna, or the maxilla? The maxilla. What mountain range is Kilimanjaro located in? The Andes, Karakoram, or none? It's a single standing mountain. None. It's a single standing mountain. What writer is called the king of horror? Bram Stoker, Stephen King, or H.P. Lovecraft? Stephen King. Where do pierogies come from? Poland, Greece, or Hungary? Poland. What measures the intensity of a tornado? Fujita scale, Richter scale, or Heimer scale? The Fujita scale. What German-British family possessed the largest private fortune in the world in the 19th century? The Bradshaw family, the Hans family, or the Rothschild family? The Rothschild family. The Stanley Cup is granted to the champion team of what sports league? NBA, NFL, or NHL? The NHL. What artery carries oxygenated blood out of the human heart? The brachial artery, the internal carotid artery, or the aorta? The aorta. What ancient Egyptian deity was presented as a falcon head with a sun disk placed at the top of his head? Ra, Anubis, or Isis? Ra. What country used to be called Persia? Iran, Bhutan, or Oman? Iran. What U.S. president is portrayed on a $2 banknote? Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, or Ulysses S. Grant? Thomas Jefferson. What was the first car produced by Ford Motor Company? The Ford Escort, the Ford Mustang, or the Ford Model T? The Ford Model T. What type of iPhone was released in September 2022? The iPhone 11, the iPhone SE, or the iPhone 14? The iPhone 14. What is the sacred language of Hinduism? Latin, Sanskrit, or Hebrew? Sanskrit. What sea separates Africa from Asia? The Red Sea, Yellow Sea, or Green Sea? The Red Sea. What movie does not cast Anthony Hopkins? The Silence of the Lambs, The Mask of Zorro, or Brothers? Brothers. What is the name of the most expensive fragrance in the world? Oud, musk, or patchouli? Oud. What is the currency of Russia? The ruble, the shekel, or the dollar? The ruble. What does the abbreviation OPEC stand for? The Organization of the Public Endeavor Collaborations, the Progressive Epidemiology Centers, or petroleum exporting countries? Petroleum exporting countries. Which nucleobase mentioned below is not a part of DNA code? Cytosine, adenine, or adenosine? Adenosine. What band released albums like Saint Anger, Load, and Master of Puppets? Kiss, Metallica, or Nirvana? Metallica. What two-act classical ballet was released by a Russian composer in 1892? Swan Lake, Giselle, or The Nutcracker? The Nutcracker. What is the name of a sandstone formation located in Central Australia and is a sacred mountain of the Aboriginal people? Uluru, Mount Zile, or Bogong? Uluru. What city was conquered in May 29th, 1453? Constantinople, Rome, or Jericho? Constantinople. What type of weapon is commonly known as a six-shooter? Cannon, pistol, or revolver? A revolver. What color is the celadon? Yellow, green, or blue? Green. What period in U.S. history started with the Wall Street crash in October 1929? The Great Recession, the Golden Age, or the Great Depression? The Great Depression. What crystal mentioned below is a photonic crystal? Diamond, ruby, or opal? Opal. What NHL team comes from Washington, D.C.? Washington Flames, the Washington Capitals, or the Washington Eagles? The Washington Capitals. What TV series tells a story about an unconventional doctor who resides in Princeton Plainsboro Hospital in New Jersey? House MD, Grey's Anatomy, or Code Black? House MD. What years did the Tudor period occur? 1567 to now, 1202 to 1345, or 1485 to 1603? 1485 to 1603. What lake is located along four countries? Tanzania, Zambia, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Burundi? Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, or Lake Malawi? Lake Tanganyika. Who attempted to assassinate Pope John Paul II? Mehmet Ali Agha, Lee Harvey Oswald, or Mohammed Bassem? Mehmet Ali Agha. What is the second largest mountain in the world? K2, Mount Everest, or Cho Oyu? K2. What psychologist introduced a psychic model of id, ego, and superego? Sigmund Freud, Carl Gustav Jung, or Confucius? Sigmund Freud. What model of car has a bull logo? Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Land Rover? Lamborghini. Who was a drug lord and leader of the most influential Mexican drug cartel Sinaloa? Joaquin Guzman, Mara Salvatrucha, or Pablo Escobar? Joaquin Guzman. What is the name of the national Australian airline? Aussie Airways, Qantas, or Air Australia? Qantas. What is considered by Muslims the house of God and is located in the middle of the Great Mosque of Mecca? Kaaba, the Western Wall, or Masjid? Kaaba. What range of mountains is considered a natural border of Asia and Europe? The Atlas Mountains, the Alps, or the Ural Mountains? The Ural Mountains. What is the name of the French fashion designer Dior? Matteo, Christian, or Fernando? Christian. What movie starring Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche tells a story about a mother and daughter who opened a little shop in a small conservative village? Chocolat, One Day, or American Beauty? Chocolat. What application is used by many teenagers nowadays and allows them to send pictures and messages? Snapchat, Tinder, or Instagram? Snapchat. What U.S. daily newspaper was discovered in 1851 and won 132 Pulitzer Prizes? The San Francisco Chronicle, the New York Times, or the Boston Post? The New York Times. What was the name of Kobe Bryant's daughter who also died in a helicopter crash with him? Gianna, Natalia, or Sophie? Gianna. What mathematician won a Nobel Prize in math for the first time in history? Pythagoras, Stephen Hawking, or no one? There is no Nobel Prize in math. No one. There is no Nobel Prize in math. What is the capital city of the largest country in the world? Moscow, Washington, D.C., or Ottawa? Moscow. How do you say in Latin a famous quote attributed to Julius Caesar? Per aspera ad astra, veni vidi vici, or alea iacta est? Veni vidi vici. Who was Niki Lauda? A Victoria's Secret model, an engineer who designed the Brooklyn Bridge, or a Formula One driver? A Formula One driver. What three countries were fighting during the Peninsula War? Finland, Sweden, Norway, Spain, Portugal, and the UK, or Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos? Spain, Portugal, and the United Kingdom. During what British king's reign was there an outbreak of the Revolution of 13 Colonies that led to the U.S. independence? George III, Charles III, or Henry III? George III. As the first in history, what heavy metal band gave a concert in Antarctica on December 8, 2013? Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, or Metallica? Metallica. What is the process called during which the state of matter changes from liquid to gas? Condensation, evaporation, or percolation? Evaporation. What is the name of the UK's flag? Colours of Kingdom, Union Jack, or Teacup? Union Jack. What is the title of the first animated Disney movie released in 1937? Cinderella, Mickey Mouse and Friends, or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What island is known as Rapa Nui? Greenlandia, Ceylon, or Easter Island? Easter Island. What is the name and surname of a serial killer called the Boston Strangler? Ted Bundy, Otis Toole, or Albert DeSalvo? Albert DeSalvo. And bonus question, what is the name of the model of the universe discovered by Copernicus in which the planets revolve around the sun? Let us know the answer in the comments. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you next time. Welcome to class. I'm Ellen, your host, and today we have a 100 question general knowledge quiz.